DRX.
However, Victor, yeah, very much could get the same jump. You see him creeping back right now, working his way through shops. Are we going to be noted? Some looking to push up into him, but that's a classic at medium range, and he'll get taken down. How many more is going to be good for? He's running out of bullets. Will be able to give the artists a death there as a parting gift. Now Victor arrives. A frenzy, though. Not going to be working too many wonders for him in this position. The push-up Crashies needs to be the hero. They're talking about him on the desk. Can he get it done? No, Zest is going to be able to take his head off. Buzz finds Finesse, and now it's just Victor. Finds one, but that's as good as it's going to get. Remember, Artis up on top of the side, drifting back. A bit of damage there, dropping now into dugout, but Finesse with a great aggressive swing comes out wide, finds Mako. Pop flash through the wall, turn. Finesse still eating a little bit of that blind. Stacks can't push in past this high tide. As he tries to, Finesse cuts him down. RB going to be able to find two, but suddenly that leaves Buzz all on his lonesome, wrapping around from A main. Spike not yet planted, but NRG, 3 members left standing, relatively healthy, and plenty of time to try to burn down.
Difficult task here for Buzz.
30 seconds left.
See if he can get it done. They're right behind the box. Oh, they're going to get him in the back.
I mean, it's a great read. They do go for the back plant, and Buzz not quite reading that somebody's going to be over an Art, wanted to try to stop that plant from coming through. Flash out. We'll get at least some sort of notification, some sort of confirmation. Creep up in. Mako does adjust quickly enough to manage to find one. Artist going to be taken down with some. There's plenty in kind. Stacks now. Pushes out from water. Finds one for his trouble before getting taken out. Buzz will be able to get some with the classic. Weapons now recovered. 3 rifles versus the 2 here on the side of NRG. Find themselves here into the A site. The spike is completely under control of DRX for the time being.
This is a beautiful read here from DRX. They take control of mid by waiting him out, setting up a trap play right around the corner outside of Art. Really, really smart stuff, but FNS going to go try to get through water here. Get underneath this wall, potentially. Dangerous, of course, to go underneath there.
Not only are you already crouching, but you have to go through this wall as well. This additional slow, that obfuscation will now drop down. They can try to go for the play. He's just being stared at right now by Zest. Push coming in, Victor looking for some spam. Does manage to grab that spikes, trying to rotate out. RB swinging on the corner, doesn't manage to find the elimination, but with only 10 seconds remaining. Victor, he knows that he's had to try to take the fight to them, win it out that way. Or a crash, he's in such a ratty position, waiting to strike. Mako able to find one. Victor, however, gets Buzz. Mako now falling, crashes with that kill, tries to swing out. Stacks will shut him down. A 3v3. Judge still in the hall, but they need to try to break through. The flash not available. There's one. Zest gets the other, bringing it back to a 2v2, but time is now dwindling. Finesse, however, falling, leaving Victor all to his own devices. No nano swarms to speak of, trying to clear out of the cove. It will get broken down, and it gets them both. The 3K clutch. Off to use. Swing out. Doesn't see anything. Goes against the collat. Turns away from Artis, who now falls to RB's hand. And Buzz is completely shut down this round. Finesse gone. I love the pivot, but the timing was just absolute perfection for Buzz.
10 seconds left.
Crashy's now just going to stay tucked away in link, holding on to that Vandal as best as he possibly can, and we are going to be tied up at 4-4.
I fully agree with you. I loved the way NRG played this round. I mean, it's a good Seekers here from Stacks to really
Buzz moves up on to Heaven, clears out the dog. You should know based on the tracer where that shot came from, but Artist going to be the first one to fall. Buzz taken down, Victor finding that elimination, but Zest gets 2 on the back end. Stacks finds Finesse, and now it's just Som standing versus 4.
30 seconds left.
Suspects there's going to be another one in Heaven. Tries to get ahead of the flash, plays it to perfection in that regard, but then Zest gets the counter swing. Not going to be spotted by the updrafts. Artist now, maybe look at the drop in on top of his head. Shots go in. He's looking for Mako. He will be able to take him down with a right click. RB trades one back. Kill out. Zest going to be taken down. Now the attacking lockdown comes through. They try to flush him out of this position. No one watching for him.
The timing.
Shot goes across. He's just trying to get anything that he possibly can before that lockdown comes through, but eventually has to pull back away. Trailblazer out. Sees one. Knives pulled. Just one remaining. But RB mows down 3 players. Dash into the corner. Buzz trying to stay safe. Finesse has now shown his hand. They know that he's in behind, and now he's all alone. Creeping around the back with a stinger. The spike not planted for him. RB looking for a 4th. Not going to be able to find it. But Buzz will be able to stabilize the spray at the very end. RB trying to get himself swung in the dugout. Swing in from Artis. RB finds another headshot. Mako cleans up Crash. She sprays through to find Som. Oh, and that's just nasty. The pit is up, though. Finesse and Victor need to play this one to absolute perfection. Nano swarms already burned through. Post-plant util down to 2 bites. The dog goes on the chase. The rush comes in from Mako. Victor will shut him down a bit, but that takes so much damage, and it leaves Finesse all on his lonesome. The bite coming through, but he's going to be caught with util in hand, and the bite went a little bit too deep. on the flank, creeping up. RB seeming like he's going to be reading this one, but cannot win on the battle. Crashies, however, runs out of bullets and will be taken down. That brings it back now into a 3v3. Some on the approach, working his way through from Art. Flash going across. Mako now getting set up in mid for his post-plant util, but needs to send it pretty damn soon. Everybody's dead, and he's just going to be able to hold it. It is far too late. Quick clear on the Trailblazer. Counter swing from Zest, a little bit too late to try to find the punish. Crashies now sending out the Hawk, but RB entering, manages to find one. Crashies though, makes himself known. Finds one, looks for a second, gets the dink, gets the follow-up spray onto the corpse. Mako now going to be taken out as Crashies finds a third. Doug was asking for the impact, it is being found. Spike now going to be planted, he's looking to push out of the cove. 30 HP in a dream. Crashies, surely he can't find more. Surely his job is already done. It's already good enough, and I think it just might be, because now Zest gets taken down and stacks the IGL on his lonesome, and he won't be able to find anything more. NRG. Got an additional stun out on the fence as well, but he's going to start creeping back forward. Goes for the spray. They know that they're playing close. Stacks, gets the timing, swings in. Not many bullets left in that Phantom, though. Has to go for the reload and has to back away around the corner. The lockdown now going to be committed in. Hall broken through. Buzz unable to find any value other than a little bit of damage, a smattering of it with that Judge. Will put Crashies down to 14, but eventually NRG do have to back away. They have to respect the lockdown. They pull out. Time still dwindling, but still plenty to go. Mako, the second snake bite now going to be let loose. Nano in hand. RB sends it as well. Desperately trying to pop that one, and he will be able to make it happen before they can clear it. Head spotted. Mako taking down Artis up on top. Managing to find one. The tap, the hold starting to come through on the spike. Victor and Artis going to be cleaned up. Stacks with a third. Leaving Crashies on 14 all on his lonesome, and he just does not have the time to play through this.
Opportunity.
Artis
Fast
rush.
hit. Woo.
Just get blinded a little bit. Goes for the right click, and Buzz eats some damage. Goes to 25, and the flash is good. Buzz is looking for more, and he will be able to find 3. Only Zest lost. The Seekers now let loose to try to find the remaining 2 players. Finesse going to be noted nice and early here. Across, and oh, what is that shot? Buzz with the fadeaway. Now on for the ace on the hunt. He's looking for Victor. Buzz is out for blood. Victor's got the advantage on the peak, and he will be able to win out the fight. But from there, just has to back away. That's going to be DRX getting the double digits.
Well, this is just so scary now for NRG. The economy's very much in shambles.
It's split. I mean, Sam and Artis, the 2 with some cash here, but
yeah,
a carryover from Victor. They should be able to put something decent together, but it's still going to be not full power.
We'll just give Crashies another stinger. I think that's a pretty good answer, it seems like. But no, man, I mean, this is just, if Buzz can start to come alive as well for DRX, you know, Mako, RB have been really solid. But if Buzz as well can really start to heat up on that Jet, he struggles a little bit on that Raze at times, as we saw in their previous matchup against Paper Rex. But on the Jet, man.
Have the lockdown, and now everybody's going to be in position. Buzz up over the top of the screen, spots one, and Sam strikes him down. Finds the kill. Sam going to be traded out. Still plenty of tools to work through, though. Crashies, you're talking about the stinger. He puts it to use. Finds Dax. Mako going to be eliminated. Crashies gets a second. And now it's all on RB. Somehow, some way, try to defend this one versus 4 hungry members of NRG. Just now get themselves over onto the spike. Swing out. Finesse will be the one to finish the job. Up close. Finesse looks like he wants to try to flush him. Stack's going to be distracted by the Seeker, but still somehow wins out on Victor. Just a bit whiffy as both Killjoys going to be taken down. Tap onto the spike. Crashies looking to break this one in. Bring this back is Zest. Quick check, finds Artis, but now 24 HP. Turns from the flash. Tries to get to the opposite side of the wall, but crashes.
To the other side.
Sam's aware of this, but he doesn't win out the fight. Mako just crouching through. Gets that kill. Will be taken down by Finesse on the opposite side. Updraft over the top. Buzz gets that kill. Crashy's good for 1. RB as well now fallen. As Crashy starts to push up, working his way through Link. Flash goes through. Spray comes out. Not going to be making any contact. Buzz opposite recover that. Operator here for himself. Just going to be holding, staring towards Link. Seekers now let loose, going on the hunt. Noting all 3 remaining players from the side of NRG who need the clutches 1 out if they want to tie things up.
Viper's pit as well, a whiff.
They do have that if he can get the position. It's another whip here. Buzzo just managed to make that last knife work. Jumps out around the side, puts a little bit of damage down. 1 tap onto Victor. NRG, they're running out of time. They need to make something happen now. Feels like it's far too late as Finesse just eats that full flash coming across. Tap onto the spike. Victor trying to get Finesse into a great spot. What a readjustment. The headshot, the follow-up. Finesse.
Taking space, oh boy.
Getting in another of the answers, yes. Stacks just walks right into the crosshair, and Sam jumps back through. Keeps himself nicely tucked away. RB.
30 seconds
How far does
left.
he go to try to hunt this one down? He is going to be the spike carrier. Timing a bit off, but Sam, for him, it's absolute perfection. The clock strikes and Mako falls. RB now all alone. Knows that Finesse is going to be hovering in that pit somewhere. How does he want to play this one out? Yeah,
10 seconds.
Goes for a quick check, the alarm bot. Heard by Finesse, the plant now coming down. Victor will start rotating over. RB, he's been clutch, he sees him. The shoulder for a moment at the pit will get dropped. But they should know he's gonna be secret. Maybe he could try to wrap around, get himself into flowers, but otherwise it's the back site. He's completely surrounded, and RB needs to try to find a way somehow to miraculously separate all three players of NRG and take these as 1v1s. The first challenge, Some, and he's good for it. As the answering reckoning now going to be infested. Buzz, does he get away from the sun? I don't believe he does. Stacks going to be taken down. The cope going to be broken. The plan just now coming through. They are all revealed. And then it's all a disaster for DRX. Mako now the last man standing. The pit's still here. They're spraying through the screen, trying to find him. The HP dwindling down. The bite's already burned. They haven't tapped the spike quite just yet. Crash is just healing them up as they back off. They start to advance forward. They're just completely and utterly surrounding him, and eventually they will flush him out. Mako readjusts. Here's the footsteps, sends out a shot, but now they know he's playing on the corner. He does manage to catch one. Says with covering fire, will find Artis. Cove in, the tap of the spike. Victor gets one. Crashes goes down, and suddenly it stacks. The IGL, the captain, to try to keep them alive, and in this game, finds one, finds two, but he cannot get the third, but the time has already dwindled. Victor with a 4K cannot escape. For NRG to try to close this one out. Flash is flying, they're off the spike. Buzz not able to turn that flash, eats a 4-1. Mako gonna be good for one, but a flood of kills come in for both sides. But suddenly it's down to a 1v1. He knows it's held to half, he's just gonna hold it! Artis!
Watch the back, watch the flank.
Now Swarm out, the swing in, the stun's in, but Buzz is just trying to play around this cloud burst, but the turret finishes off RB. Crashies arriving, will find one before getting taken down. That brings this back into a man advantage now for the side of NRG. Tag low, Victor on for three. Zest will be the fourth to fall as Victor, especially if Artis continues to find value, sees the hand for just a brief moment, but eats the full flash. Dash in, noted on the flank. The rush through Artis with a sheriff in hand, finds one, Some gets another with a stinger. Buzz and Mako now taken down. It's a 3v4. The gun grabbed up. Artis says, thank you very much. Zest now rethinking about this one, decides to back away. At least wait until they get into a better position. 18 seconds on the fault line, so will not come into play here on this execute.
Well, they have to go A now. There's no other choice. Let's see if they can get it done.
Dart over the top, it will get a ping through, tuck into the corner. They identify position of one. Spray through, RB finding Artis. Sam trading positions here with Zest, gets the jump on him. Finds himself in a 1v2. The Stinger has to go for the reload. RB trying to get ahead of it. He misses the timing, but Stacks will be able to finish him off. Going to be this pulled back position that DRX want to play in. Stacks finding one before falling. Victor trades the other. Lockdown is available. And Zest, it's outdone. Crashies gets the jump on him. Strikes him down. Push out. RB finds the headshot. 3 members left to deal with though.
You should run.
As they start working their way out of window. The full flash connects. Mako good for one. Have they called it? Crashes on the flank. He's just trying to get him off of this spike, but can't make it happen.
Put some pressure down. Sam gonna get noted by the turret, able to clear it without taking any damage, but he gets the opener, and Artis with the follow-up.
A quick check around the corner, and Buzz is gone. Stack's only able to find Victor, but he's tacking down to 21 HP. The spray through on to Zest knocks him down to 43, and already it just feels like this timeout is being worked to absolute perfection against DRX.
NRG read him. They kind of had a pretty good idea that this was going to be the change of
and
FNS.
it just keeps getting worse. Stack's now gone. Spike picked up. Mako, it's in his hands. They're going to start drifting over towards the A site here. Smoke, maybe they're trying to fake that they're going to find some presence here onto B. But NRG, they don't need to really shift anybody onto A. They can play reactively. They know that they're in this 4v2. They know that Zest is low on health. Could just gather up, look to flood the site, not take any risks.
Cover going out. Blinding.
Smoke now in. Rotations will start to come through. Paranoia used just in case. They'll find themselves with an empty site. Mako goes for the plant.
10 seconds left.
No contact off of that paranoia or anything like that. Mako gonna readjust. Still has his ult. Don't think he'll have much of a chance to use it. Zest with a couple shock darts in the Owl drone. See if they can get something done with this reckoning now. Mako gonna be in a tricky spot. Zest gonna maneuver into help.
And I mean, that's a hell of a lot of respect being shown here as Mako ends up on top of the box, not with any obfuscation, the children's book. And NRG are just happy to go ahead and take a quick little peruse through the pages. Now though, Sight being attacked, Mako finding finesse, Buzz down to a sliver of HP as the dart goes flying. Artist up on top of Lumber, managing to find one. Victor at back, Sight looking to anchor it down, finds two. NRG though, drink back, now Artist still standing, and Zest so very low. The creep up, Mako spotting him, Stack's gonna be good for one. Let's finesse now out of the fight, Stack's traded up, Victor finding that elimination. Now they start going for the defuse. Hunter's Fury coming across, Zez looking to go ahead and displace them. They get it to half, however, so it's still in a winnable position. The push up, the stun, RB able to find one. Time dwindling, Mako sprays him off one. And Zest will fall, but so too does Victor. B, knife in hand, trying to get tucked here into the corner. Swings around, finds Crashy, some will trade it back. Headshot in reply as they now turn their sights over here towards the C side. Rolling Thunder not catching him in finesse. He gets himself back into the side, spraying across, looking for Buzz, but Buzz finds him just a little bit faster. Oh, broken. A warning shot perhaps here from Artis as Mako gets knocked down to 58. It looks like they're still very suspicious about it, and they are rightfully correct about it here. As I throw out some more redundancies, they spray him down, they find the wallbang shot. A single shock dart sent to try to buy some space, some time. Would have been able to get the kill on a Victor, but he wasn't playing here on it. Artist up over the top, gets one with the operator. Stacks sets up for a second, but now Buzz needs to try to clutch this one out. He's approaching from garage. Artist trying to get the read on it. Swings out, Buzz finds the perfect timing. It's a quick response. NRG, the other four players are here. Victor finding some value initially. Mako gonna be taken down. Victor finds a second. Buzz gonna be eliminated as well. Now Crashies gets involved as Zest will fall. Two players left, Stacks and RB. They're trying to get them in this one. The spike not surrendered on the site. RB caught in an awkward position between a rock and a hard place, and he gets crunched, as will Stacks. And that's gonna be the aftershock to try to clear through. Up over the top goes Buzz, and he gets the punish. Assam so desperately wanting to try to get that ult online. Well, now he's gonna be dead. Crashies, however, holding it down from hell. 3 quick kills. 7 HP and a Dream with the spike is stranded. And he brings this back into a monstrous advantage.
I'm shocked. I can't believe it. I mean, that's incredible from him, but Mako there just dropping down and makes the first kill pretty easy. Able to isolate a couple others.
Finesse in heaven, looking like he's going to be ready to play off the back of this pop flash that Crashies has set up. Hard corner to the check, RB will manage to find one. Blind comes across and Zest is left out to dry.
In from garage and spawn themselves.
Stun's good, but covering fires there. Finesse from behind finds Buzz. RB going to be taken out as well. Oh, the reveal is massive. Stack's only able to find one off the back of it. Though gets another, turns over to Artist, but Sam catches him off guard. Just too many targets to Sam again. Putting up solid figures. 3 kills for him, but Zest gets the 2-tap, but Sam
done about this. They're gonna start spraying into it, but it doesn't matter.
And they are just absolutely drowning them right now. RB gone, the Stinger finds the elimination. Turret cleared out. 3 members left. Weapon advantage technically there, but it's so many angles to try to clear out, and Artist finds Stack, sprays through to find Mako as well. As if it wasn't brutal enough. No relenting, no mercy shown at all. NRG, they want to finish this right here, right now. Buzz just stuck in the attacking spawn, seeing if he can find anything to stop this from being a flawless, but as we know, inevitably, the spike is just going to go off, and that's going to be NRG moving up to 11 rounds.
It's just perplexing in a way from DRX.
The fight comes down, it's on the vulnerable, but again, the spray through, Mako getting sprayed through smokes just has not been a great duo here today for him. Spray coming out, RB only going to be able to find one. Sam takes him out the site now, completely open. Buzz arriving, but they're wisely planting on the backside of the site. They expect that this flank is going to be coming through from the attacker side. Buzz up close, instantly snaps on for one, but cannot get Crashies. That leaves just Zest now, all on his lonesome. The dart over the top, the reveal on one. Cannot get the weaker player, and Sam will give them a little bit more of a boon, that confidence. Buzz finding one, continuing to play forward. The shot does get whipped, and now the crunch comes in. Stacks
Spike
arriving,
down A.
find one, spots Victor, knows that he's in the corner, drags across for the headshot. Up and even with those stuns, they're not flooding them fast enough to try to find kills on the back of it. Crashes with the pop flash, quick turn to the corner, eats a full flash. RB able to find one. The approach from behind, Artis mows them down, and he drags them over the line. They lost sight of the enemy, Chet, and when he struck, it was far too late. A 4K.